Sri Sujit Kumar, Member of Parliament of Republic of India, to share his ideas.
Excellencies from the Indo-Pacific nations, good morning or good afternoon, or as we say in India, Namaste. It was my great privilege to be part of the Indo-Pacific Formosa Club launch last year, exactly a year ago, on 7th of May 2021 to be precise. As a member of Indian Parliament, it's my great honor to be part of the founding ceremony of the Formosa Club in the Indo-Pacific region. My compliments and congratulations to all the stakeholders on the anniversary of the Indo-Pacific Formosa Club. This interparliamentary platform has served to advance cross-border exchanges between the Indo-Pacific nations based on shared values and based on promoting partnerships of mutual trust and assistance for common good. Taiwan is a proud democracy and has always stood by humanity in its time of need. We have seen it during the current COVID-19 crisis as well. In order to combat the first and second wave of COVID-19 pandemic, Taiwan dispatched more than 1 million masks, 150 oxygen concentrators, and 500 cylinders to the Indian people in its time of need. Taiwanese business community as well as charity organizations in Taiwan also reached out to provide medical assistance to Indian people. Let me take this opportunity as an Indian and on behalf of people of India to register my deepest appreciation for the Taiwanese government and people's support to India during COVID-19 crisis. Thanks also to all the countries that have stood beside India in its greatest hour of need. Not only India, in 2020, Taiwan donated 17 million medical facial masks and substantial number of PPEs worldwide under the Taiwan Can Help and Taiwan is Helping program. On the other hand, Taiwan is happy to host Ayush Information Cell in Taipei, set up by the Government of India's Ministry of Ayush. This cell marks the beginning of traditional medicine cooperation between our nations, and with 1.5 million Indian rupee donation from Government of India to National Research Institute of Chinese Medicine, Taipei. Together, we are creating closer ties on traditional medicine cooperation as well. Another inspiring development is the first Global Cooperation and Training Framework, GCTF, workshop that was held in India, co-organized by Voice of Healthcare, US Embassy, and the Taipei Economic and Cultural Center, TECC, on 25th of February this year. This international cooperation framework focused on digital healthcare collaboration, which is ever more critical when we are facing another wave of COVID-19. And experience sharing proved to be beneficial for more effective management. This event also witnessed great potential on our medical device cooperation and collaboration to make practical improvement on people's life and their welfare. I express grave concern over the World Health Assembly's unfair treatment of Taiwan. Through this Formosa Club, I call upon the international community to unequivocally support Taiwan's participation in WHO and to underscore the importance of peace and stability across Taiwan Strait. WHO is the most important international organization regarding global health issues. To realize the vision of universal health coverage, which is enshrined in the WHO Constitution, WHO should maintain its professional and neutral position to involve all participation of all stakeholders. No country can fight an epidemic alone. International collaboration is the only way. Only by inviting Taiwan to attend WHO and systematically including Taiwan's participation on WHO technical meetings and all its activities can ensure the global health system leaves no one behind. This inclusion of Taiwan into WHO will be a positive step to make complete coverage of the International Health Organization without leaving geographic vacuum that will safeguard fundamental human rights for Taiwan's people and even the foreign expats living in Taiwan. Despite the interference from China preventing Taiwan's effort to participate in WHO, Taiwan has been sharing its successful pandemic combating experience, the Taiwan model, and supplying medical aids to international communities, which has led to growing international support for Taiwan's participation in WHO. Many countries have publicly voiced their support for Taiwan, and we are optimistic that in the future this participation will happen. Furthermore, data released by WHO has inaccurately put Taiwan's confirmed cases information under China, which is inconsistent with the fact that neither Taiwan nor China is part of each other. This can be misleading about the geographic information of the pandemic. Only the democratically elected government of Taiwan can represent Taiwan's 23.5 million people at WHO. Excluding Taiwan from WHO is infringing upon the fundamental health right of 23.5 million Taiwanese people and deconstructive for global efforts in pandemic containment. Speaking of the Indo-Taiwan relationship, our shared values continue to form the bedrock of our growing and close friendship. Taiwan is committed to advancing its economic, trade, and technology cooperation with India, and India has been reciprocating. The mutually beneficial relationship between Taiwan and India is critical to prosperity in the Indo-Pacific region. Indeed, over the last year, there have been waves of support in India from academia, from civil society, and from various political parties and opinion leaders calling for even greater, stronger Taiwan-India relationship. The intensifying economic ties between the two nations underpin the profound complementary nature of our two economies. Taiwan excels at hardware manufacturing, while India's prowess lies in software development. Against the backdrop of global and regional supply chain constraints, restructuring in the wave of COVID-19 pandemic, Prime Minister Modi reaffirmed his commitment to not only make in India, but make for the world. In line with India's initiatives and policies, there are profuse opportunities to further strengthen its trade and investment ties as well as technology collaboration and cooperation with Taiwan to rebuild regional economic recovery from COVID-19. Lastly, Taiwan and India have a shared vision for a free, open, and inclusive Indo-Pacific. We are pleased to see India's dedication to strengthening its economic and strategic cooperation in regional architecture. The complex regional dynamics have underscored the imperativeness of multilateral collaboration among the regional stakeholders. It is time for like-minded countries in the Indo-Pacific region to discuss a framework under which we make sustained and concerted efforts to maintain the rules-based international order. And we hope India can help Taiwan to be included in the regional security dialogue platform. Taiwan and the Indo-Pacific nations share common values such as democracy, human rights, and the rule of law. Regional conflicts will severely undermine food security and global supply chain as we recover from COVID-19. The military and economic coercion on Taiwan from China poses a tremendous threat to peace and stability of the region. Only through dialogue and diplomatic channels can ensure a peaceful and prosperous Indo-Pacific. I firmly believe that the Formosa Club will advance cooperation and links between the Indo-Pacific nations in the post-pandemic era and lead to regional prosperity, sustainable development. I wish the club all the best and assure my fullest support in all its activities. My regards from people of India to all the people of Taiwan and all the Indo-Pacific countries. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Kumar, for your speech.